Tyrion Talks for Tyrion. In today's video, the Premier League predictions are back again. Game week 4 this time, and last time out we had Mr. Cod's Vlogs. Ben was the guest on the channel. He had a stinker of a week. He got 3 points. I beat him with 6 points, meaning I increased my lead on the guests. I have 19, the guests have 14, so I'm 5 points ahead. This week we are joined by Mr. Football Prime Ginger, Oren, the Celtic fan, the big ginger Scottish lad. He is my guest, but who will win this week's Premier League Game Week 4 predictions? Let's not be around the bush, get into it, and the first prediction that I'll be making comes from Stamford Bridge. The early kickoff, Chelsea host Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge. Both sides have had Palace have had a better start to the season. Let's get that one in there. Chelsea knocked out of the Carabao Cup against Spurs. Obviously, big blow for their season. Poor result at West Brom on Saturday. Palace would have felt they were robbed against Everton on Saturday with a 2-1 loss. I'm backing this to be a 4-goal thriller, 2-2. Palace will pull something out the bag. Wilfried Zaha and Andros Townsend to get the goals. Roy Hodgson will shock Frank Lampard's boys, and they will carry on their season in very poor style. Oren, what's your prediction, mate?
Hello everyone, Football Prime Ginger here, and for my first Premier League match for this weekend is Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. In my opinion, it's going to be a 2-0 win for Chelsea. I just think they're going to have too much quality for a Crystal Palace side. It is also a London derby, so I'm going to say Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0.
Next up, we go to Goodison Park. Two teams on red-hot form, Everton and Brighton. When I'm filming this video, both the sides have their Carabao Cup 4th round matches tonight. So I don't know about that, but what I do know is that my prediction is Everton 2, Brighton 1. I think two very solid teams. Everton 3 wins from 3, and I think they'll carry on their 100% form. Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin to bag the goals. Leandro Trossard for Brighton. Oren, what are you saying?
The next game is Everton versus Brighton. In my opinion, it's going to be a 1-1 game. I think James Rodriguez is going to score, and so is Lewis Stunk. I don't know about both teams that much. I know Everton has went on a spending spree in their midfield, and Brighton's went on a mini one as well. But yeah, I'm going to say a 1-1 game for the first 3 o'clock game.
Now, this for me is the most exciting game of the weekend. Marcelo Bielsa faces Pep Guardiola at Ellen Road for the first time ever. Leeds versus Manchester City. I'm going to put it straight out there. I'm going for a home win. Leeds to shock Manchester City. They had an awful match at home to Leicester last time out, getting absolutely stonked 5-2. Leicester snuck a cheeky win at Sheffield United, and they're going to sneak a cheeky 3-2 win at Ellen Road. It's going to be absolute scenes. Helder Costa and Patrick Bamford to cause problems to a new look Manchester City defence. Oren, what are you saying, mate?
Man City versus Leeds is the next one. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Manchester City. I think Leeds are a great team, but I don't think they will have enough quality for a very strong Man City side. I think Sterling will grab a brace, and I think Manchester City 2, Leeds United 0. But it won't be a bad game for Leeds. They still will have a few chances, but yeah, 2-0 win for Man City.
Now, let's be real, this isn't the most exciting of games. 8 o'clock kickoff on Saturday night comes from St James's Park. Newcastle versus Burnley. Steve Bruce versus Sean Dyche. I'm actually going to go for a 2-0 Burnley away win. I think they'll simply, completely and utterly shithouse it. Chris Wood will get a goal. Burnley to come away with a 2-0 victory.
The 8 o'clock game, Newcastle versus Burnley, is going to be a 0-0. I think it's just going to be a bore draw. Both teams not on the great of form. Newcastle obviously getting a 97th minute penalty. But yeah, I think it's going to be 0-0. I think both teams I don't think they'll attack too much, but yeah, 0-0, and I think both teams will be happy with that result, and yeah.
Right, Sunday's early game, the first of two early games, comes from the King Power Stadium. Brendan Rodgers Leicester host West Ham, both sides on a massive high after huge victories for them at the weekend in the Prem. I'm going to go straight for a 2-0 Leicester home win. Going to be very comfortable. Dennis Pratt will get on the score sheet. Oren, what are you saying for this?
West Ham versus Leicester City is the next game. I'm going to go for a 1-1, Vardy to score, and so will Antonio.
Out the second 12 o'clock kickoff comes from St Mary's. Once again, not the most exciting game. Southampton host West Brom. I think West Brom will score first, but Danny Ings and his lads will find a way to pull something out of the bag with a 2-1. Very sneaky and scrappy win. Oren, what is your prediction?
Southampton is the next one against West Brom, I do believe. 2-1 Southampton. I'm going to go Danny Ings to get a brace and Piero to score for West Brom. So I think it will be another defeat for West Brom.
Now, for me, it's the big one. Arsenal host Sheffield United at the Emirates at 2 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. There's going to be no fans there, which is a shame. The Blaze would have loved to bring their travelling numbers, but unfortunately that can't happen. I'm going to say we'll get the win. It's going to be very tough. Sheffield United have had a very poor start to the season, but it's Arsenal. We never make it easy. It's going to be 2-1. Aubameyang will get a goal, maybe a brace, hopefully a brace. We're going to win 2-1. Come on, you Gunners. Oren, what are you saying?
Sheffield United versus Arsenal is the next game after that. I'm going to go for a Sheffield United 1, Arsenal 3. I know Aaron is an Arsenal fan, so I think Lacazette will get one. And I think Saka will also get one, and maybe Aubameyang. I think it will go 3-0 then. John Fleck or someone that will score for Sheffield United. But yeah, I think it will be a comfortable game for Arsenal. So Sheffield United 1, Arsenal 3.
Second of the 2 o'clock kickoffs. Very struggling Fulham head to Wolves, and this is not the ideal fixture for Fulham after they've just lost 3 on the bounce. 3 awful performances from them. Although against Leeds they put up a bit of a fight away from home. Will they do the same here? I think so, but Wolves will be simply too strong. They're going to come away with a 2-0 home win. That's all I have to say for this one.
Wolves versus Fulham is the next game. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Wolverhampton Wanderers win. I think Fulham just don't have the they don't have the quality to beat this young Wolves side. So I'm going to say Adama to get 1 and Jimenez to get 2. I think it will be quite a strong win for Wolverhampton.
Now the penultimate game of the weekend, 4:30 on Sunday. This, for me, was the toughest game to predict. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer versus Jose Mourinho. Manchester United versus Spurs. Spurs have 4 games in a week. This is the 4th game in their week, and I think they're going to lose it. They'll be simply too tired out. United will have too much quality for them. Rashford and Bruno Fernandes will get the goals, and the Red Devils will come away, hopefully, fingers crossed, with a 2-1 home win. Oren has a soft spot for Spurs, but what's his prediction?
Man United versus Tottenham, probably the standout game. My English team is Tottenham. I've got some family down there, but I think it's going to be a close game. I see it being a 2-2 draw. I think Bruno Fernandes will score, and then I think Rashford will get 1. Then I've got a feeling if Bale starts, then he'll get 1. But I think Lucas Moura will also get the goal for Tottenham. So yeah, Manchester United 2, Tottenham 2.
And now the final game of the weekend, definitely one of the games of the weekend for me. Aston Villa host Liverpool at Villa Park. Dean Smith versus Jurgen Klopp. And I'm backing Liverpool to drop their first points of the season here. I really, really am. Villa just brought in Ross Barkley on loan just like a couple of hours ago from Chelsea. Great signing for them. I'm saying Jack Grealish and Bertrand Traore to get the goals for Villa. Mo Salah and Mane to score for Liverpool. But it's going to be a very, very tough ask for them to get the win. They're going to go to Villa Park and they're going to drop points. It's going to be 2-2.
The final game of this match week is Villa versus Liverpool. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Liverpool. Salah and Mane to score, which isn't even a bad result for Aston Villa. But yeah, thank you, Aaron, for letting me on this video here. Everyone subscribe to Bean Talks Football. Recently hit 800 subscribers, so well done for that. And yeah, he will get 1K very soon. So subscribe to Bean Talks Football for all footy content. So yeah, thank you guys for letting me all on. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed Aaron's video.
And there we have it, lads. That is the end of today's Premier League Game Week 4 predictions. If you did enjoy it, you already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel for more of this type of content. On the road to 900 subscribers. It's getting tasty now. So close to that big 1K. So do not hesitate in subscribing. I'm giving you a 3-second countdown right now. The subscribe button is there. 3, 2, 1. You should have done it already. If you haven't done it, then what the hell are you doing? Also, make sure to go subscribe to Football Prime Ginger, Oren's channel. Link will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Up the Gunners. Come on.